Hey, it's Random, and I have a nice gameplay for you here today. And this is a 100+ kill gameplay. To be honest, I can't believe I've done this already, because with all the other Call of Duties, Black Ops, Modern Warfare 3, and even Modern Warfare 2, for me to get a 100+ kill gameplay did take me ages and ages to do. But I can't believe I've done it already, and I got this gameplay in the first week the game came out, so I'm really happy with this. And I would have uploaded it sooner, because I did say in my last video that I would upload this as soon as, well, it's on the weekend. But to be honest, because it's Black Ops 2 and Black Ops in general, there's so much more you can do than on an Infinity Ward Call of Duty, because, well, for me, Black Ops and Black Ops 2 have always been better than the Infinity Ward games, just because if online's not going that great and you want to do something else, but there's not really much else you can do on Modern Warfare apart from the campaigns, which on the last one wasn't that good, or Spec Ops. But once you do Spec Ops once, you don't really ever play it again, so you only wait for the Elite content that came out, which was like once a month, so there wasn't really much to do. But on this game, if you're not having a good time on online, because for me Sundays are always a bad day. I don't know if any of you have a day which is bad, or a period, but for me, every time I play Call of Duty or any other game on a Sunday online, it always just, everything goes against you, and I just get destroyed. But then I go back on a Monday and absolutely destroy people. So I swear there's people who just play on a Sunday just to piss me off. They're like, oh, it's a Sunday, let's go piss off Random. But that's what it feels like anyway. So if it's like that, then there's other stuff to do, because I've heard the campaign's really good, but I haven't even started that yet. And I hear there's loads of missions that you have to do, challenges or whatever inside the campaign. But I'll have a go at that later and see what I think of that. But to be honest, I've been playing zombies a lot this weekend, and that's why I haven't uploaded this gameplay. Zombies is just really addictive, and one of the main reasons I buy Call of Duty, apart from the multiplayer obviously, because everyone wants the multiplayer because that's the best bit, because it's just amazing. But anyway, I need to talk about the class, and this is an MP7 class. I'm using the usual perk layout that I always have. Hardline, toughness and scavenger, and then I think I'm using dexterity, but I'm not 100% sure, and I didn't actually check on the video. But I'll do a tips video for my next video coming up soon, which will be midweek or something like that. So I'll show you that class that I use for this gun now, because it's a really decent gun. And I need to talk about what Scorestreaks I'm using in this gameplay. So this is the same setup that I used on my last video, which was the 94/7. And I'm using the Blackbird, the Lodestar, and the Swarm. And me and my two mates that are playing in this match, we had about 5 or 6 Blackbirds. So this is why I had a really decent gameplay. They weren't trying to like help me like all use Blackbird so I could get a gameplay. It wasn't anything like that. We just all use Blackbird because we're all decent players, so we know we can all achieve it. But their Blackbirds were really helping me out when after mine run out and after I'd already used my Scorestreaks. So we had about 5 Blackbirds, which pretty much lasted for the entire match. And then, so if we had about 5 Blackbirds, I had about 3 to 4 Lodestars, maybe even 5, I'm not really sure. And then I had 2 or 3 Swarms. So you can pretty much see where I got all my kills from, because these kill streaks on this game are so powerful, and they're so good as well. Especially the Swarm. I'd say the Swarm's my favourite. Or the Lodestar. I'm not really. I can't really decide, because they're both brilliant, and you should try them out. And I have been trying to switch up the the Scorestreak layout that I use in games, because I seem to be using this one all the time. And this is what I would use if I was playing by myself. But if you're playing with a group of mates, and you're confident that they're decent players like my mates are, because we when we're together we barely lose, and if we do lose then we tend to be so far behind it's ridiculous. So if I'm with my mates, then I tend to change the perk layout and put on Lodestar, Dogs and Swarm, and this is a really adventurous kill streak and you're not going to hit it every game, but pretty much once you hit the Lodestar you're going to get your Dogs and then your Swarm, because you could just call in the Lodestar, get a couple of kills and that'll be your Dogs, and then a couple hundred more points I think it is to get the Swarm. So I would recommend this with a team, but if you're playing by yourself, do not try it because you will rarely get it. Honestly, you will never get it. It's ridiculous, because that's what I did today. I played by myself and got absolutely destroyed. But anyway, the map and the game type I'm playing in this match is Multi-Team Hardpoint, and I'm really impressed with this gameplay because multi-team, there's only 9 players, and I know you're still against 6, but you come around people less, and it's hardpoint as well. So multi-team is my favourite game type, and I do recommend playing it if there's 3 of you or when you're by yourself, because you find on, if you're playing by yourself, you go on, sorry I'm getting confused here, if you go on hardpoint or domination or kill confirmed, if your team's rubbish and you're a decent player, then you've got these 5 people and you kind of have to carry them each match, and it really does wind me up. So if you play multi-team, there's only 2 other people on your team, so you've got more chance of winning the match. Obviously you could still lose drastically because they're awful, but if there's a group of 2 or 3 of you, then you're gonna win majority of the games. And I find that the people who play multi-team really are not good players, generally. Obviously if you play multi-team and you're a decent player, then take no offense, but generally everyone's pretty crap, and this is my favorite game type to play. The only problem is it's a mix of 3 game types, kill confirmed, hardpoint and TDM, and TDM is really slow on multi-team, and it promotes camping so much, and camping wins you this game type. It's ridiculous. Anyway, I want to say about how I play in this match, and on slums, this is probably one of my favourite maps on the game, and I play a certain way when I play this game, especially when I'm on for a decent gameplay. So people say camping's for faggots and rushing, some people say rushing is too tryhardy, but you need to get the mix between the both exactly right, and I will do a tips video on this to show you what I mean. But you'll see it in this game. I have moments where I'm laying down waiting for like 3 people to come around the corner, because if I charge around the corner then I'm not going to kill them all, but if I just sit back and wait for them to come on to me, then I'm going to get the score streaks that I require. So you have to get the mix right, and you're not going to get it right every time, because there are certain times you should have ran around the corner, and there's certain times you should sit and wait for them to come to you. So I always get it wrong, and it really annoys me, but when I get it right you get gameplays like this. So I will do a tips video on this, because honestly if you can get the hang of this, then you will get a really decent gameplay. And as you can see, my score streaks at the minute are going absolutely crazy, and I don't understand why these people have stayed in this match, because if an enemy had Lodestars and constant swarms and constant blackbirds, there's a pretty good chance that I'm not staying in that match, because you're gonna get absolutely hammered, because the swarm kind of spawn kills you, and you can spawn kill with Lodestar as well. So if I was against them, I'd have probably quit after I'd gone even KD or less, because once they get 1 score streak, it's kind of gonna build up to the next score streak unless you can repeatedly kill them without getting killed. But that is hard to do because the score streaks on this game are so overpowered. And just want to say, if you have any other ideas for guns setups that I could use, or underrated guns that you like, because I tend to have a fixed 6 or I don't know, 6 to 8 guns I'd say that I tend to use, and then I just leave every other gun and don't even attempt to try them. So if there's any underrated guns you think not many people use, you don't see many people use them, just let me know what they are, because I would like to try them out, and I'd get a gameplay and show you this gun and recommend it to people if I enjoy it as well. So if you've got any classes that you want me to try out or anything like that, then let me know. But I'm going to leave it here and enjoy the rest of this video, and I hope you enjoyed this gameplay. And I do have some really nice gameplays saved up for the future, so stay tuned for them, and I will see you guys later.